Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Today I want to show you a very rare piece of hardware. This one here in front of me is the Pentium 1. Pentium 1, more precisely the Compaq Presario 133 MHz. It has the RAM, the SIM RAM is 16 megabyte, and of course it's using the smaller ones modules. You see, instead of it's not even the SD RAM, is something else. It's something smaller, and as you can see, it has one here in the middle. There is another two of them, and down there is the fourth module. So in total is 16 megabytes. Pardon. Right here we have the CPU that is having the Pentium 1, like I said. By the way, this one here, it doesn't have the MMX instruction set, and of course it will be very slow compared to the other machines that it has the 166 MMX instruction set. This one here is the power supply. Is the for the Compaq Presario. This is proprietary. Sorry, this one is not the power supply, this one here is. And if we take a look at the specs, we have here, let's hope that my camera will focus. Pardon. Okay, we have for the 5 volts we have the 15 amps, for the 12 volts 6 amps, the other is 0.9 amps, 5 volts 0.2A, 2 amps, and for the 3.3 volts 25 amps, and the total of the power supply is 244 watts. And yeah, this is the Compaq the series PS 2010. Yeah, another part that I want to show you is the hard drive. The hard drive is SCSI. Is using the is having the controller implemented on the motherboard, just like the ID ones. He said this one is the Seagate, and if you take a look closer, if you take a closer look, we have the ST 32430N, and it has the capacity, entire capacity of this hard drive is 2 gigabyte. So 15 years ago, when I was using this machine, this one was the hard drive back then. They were very popular, and the entire capacity there is for the 2 gigabyte back then there was a lot of something, because they were very expensive and very hard to find, and yeah, anyway. I do remember that my 486 DX2 66 megahertz back then, it had only 400 megabytes instead of 2 gigabytes. So 2 gigabytes back then, there was something, you know, like 15 or 16 years ago. Moving along, we have this part. This one is this part is actually containing the entire board that is having the processor in and the RAM. And of course it's inserted in the PCI Standard, you see. This one here is the network card, and this one is the video card. I believe there is 4 megabyte. And this one here, it comes in one piece, and it also goes into the main board of the Compaq Presario machine. Yeah, quite interesting. We do have the floppy drive right here that is fully working condition, and it works flawlessly. And this one is the SCSI the optical, the CD-ROM. This is not the DVD, by the way. This is something else. This is the disc CD. I remember back then that this one was very reliable compared to the IDE ones back then, you know. So the quality of this one, I believe there is Toshiba or something else. We're going to see later on. we do have here the power supply, so you can, and of course on the motherboard I do remember there is the IDE cable. If you want to reinstall the entire system, you also be needing the IDE controller here on this motherboard, so you can have the installation kit for the Windows 95 or the Windows 98, so you can install it. So you can put the installation kit on the second drive, and then you can start from that. And after you format the 2 gigabyte model right here, now let's. I'm going to show you to the monitor what it has right here. I believe there are still remaining some of the games that I used to play back then. I'm very excited because this computer meant something for me. He just completed my entire childhood back then, and I was very impressed. Really, everything back then started from here. So this piece of machinery is very amazing, and I'm going to show you the. It has the Need for Speed 3. It has only the installation kit, but I'm afraid there is no the disc. I need to look for it. In the part of the video I'm going to show you the electronic arts for the Need for Speed 3. We do have the Neo Geo right here. It has the emulator and the Fatal Fury ROM that is working. The hard drive, I do remember that it has a problem with the bad sectors. There was a lot of them, and with the help of the Norton utilities, I managed to fix some of the bad sectors from this machine. And back then there was a lot of hassle because the SCSI hard drive, they were very expensive. So, and of course it has the Fatal Fury. Pardon, I do apologize. Right here, and will work, but the speed of the processor is quite low because 133 megahertz is not much, but for the Pentium 1 it actually back then it meant something. For the drivers, you do have the Norton Commander or the Volkov Commander, and like I said before, we do have, this is the Windows 98, not second edition, Windows 98 installation kit. We do have the WinAce, the WinRAR, and let's see if you're going to go to the device manager. I'm going to show you a couple of things here. Okay, in this part right here, we do have the there is a problem with the AMD PCNet family Ethernet adapter PCI to ISA. It's not properly installed the driver, but it does work. We do have the we do have the SCSI controllers, pardon. From the AMD PCI SCSI controller. We do have the sound, the MS Windows Sound System Comparable, and the Windows Sound System Sound Blaster emulation. And if you're going to go to the display adapters, we see the S3 Verge, DX-GX PCI 375 dash, there's not dash, this slash, pardon, 385. And if you go to the properties and we go to the adapter, we're going to see for the settings. We see that the resolution of the monitor is 1024 by 768. We do have the high color 16-bit, and if you go to the advanced, as you can see, we have the S3. Our video card has 4 megs, and of course is S3 Verge DX-GX, like I said. And of course here you can set the refresh rate for your monitor. Let's set it for the 60 Hertz. Okay, I can go up to 75, but since the monitor is very old, I'm afraid that I can break something inside. So afterwards, I'm not going to be able to show you the other videos that are important for this video. Yeah. Down we have the Compaq keyboard that I showed you in my previous videos. It's still very clean, and of course with the Logitech mouse, everything is original, and it works very nice. Of course, you can, if you want to watch a full review for this mouse, you can watch it in my videos. Yeah. In the part 2 of the video, I'm going to show you the games and that I told you in the first part, and hope you'll enjoy the part 2 and the application for this Pentium 133 MHz. Thank you for watching once again, and see you in the other videos. Bye.